The Tasmanian genocide stands as a haunting and tragic episode within the broader narrative of Australian colonisation. Tasmania, once inhabited by diverse Aboriginal groups, bore witness to the rich tapestry of distinct languages, customs, and territorial connections forged over millennia. These indigenous communities fostered deep spiritual ties to their environment, establishing a profound cultural heritage. The encounters between the indigenous Tasmanians and European settlers were fraught with misunderstanding and violence. This marked the onset of a tragic series of events that culminated in what became known as the Black War. These conflicts, including massacres at Cape Grim and Risdon Cove, resulted in profound displacements and casualties within the Aboriginal communities. The arrival of European settlers introduced more than just cultural clashes. It brought diseases like smallpox and influenza, for which the Aboriginal population had little to no immunity. The onslaught of these diseases decimated the indigenous communities, leading to a staggering decline in their numbers. Prior to British colonization in 1803, Tasmania was home to an estimated 3,000 to 15,000 Palawa people. Within 3 decades, their population drastically declined to a mere 400 individuals, most of whom were confined to camps, where all but 47 perished within the following 12 years. The exact cause of this devastating decline is a subject of debate, with considerations ranging from introduced diseases, conflicts, and other factors. In 1833, George Augustus Robinson managed to persuade nearly 200 surviving Aboriginal Tasmanians to surrender under promises of protection and land restoration. However, this proved to be a ruse as they were secretly transported to the Furneaux Islands. Subsequently, these survivors were moved to the Waibalena Aboriginal establishment and later to Oyster Cove, where the last 47 individuals were relocated. Among them, Truganini and Fanny Cochrane-Smith are recognized as the last of purely Tasmanian descent. The Tasmanian genocide remains a tragic testament to the devastating consequences of colonialism and the destructive impact it had on indigenous cultures. The loss of the original Tasmanian languages stands as a stark representation of cultural erasure. However, remnants of the language endure among Palawa people in the Furneaux Islands. Presently, some Tasmanians identify as Aboriginal, stemming from unions between Palawa women and European men. Recognition as a Tasmanian Aboriginal today relies on self-identification and communal acknowledgement. This history serves as a somber reminder of the enduring resilience of indigenous communities and the critical need for acknowledging and reconciling the tragic legacy of colonization.